Our practical is the protective maintenance. Okay, in the practical there are three cooling there, three codes. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. So now look at the first code as displayed on the screen here. So this code seems like no problem, right? Okay, please spend 1 minute to read the code first. Okay, spend 1 minute to go through the code. Okay, so come back to the code. So this function, okay, is very simple and straightforward. So public boolean largest integer num1 and num2. This code is accept two number, compare either if num1 bigger than num2, okay, then return true, otherwise return false. But however, from the code here, I guess it's not much problem. But then in terms of coding style, there will be we can still improve. Okay, we can still improve the coding style. Let's say for example, if num1 bigger than num2, right? Okay, so can we do like this way? Let's look at my screen. Okay. We can improve like this, right? Okay. See? Okay. We still can further improve. Can we further improve it? Can we further improve it? Okay, some may say like that. Some may say like that. I put a false here. Okay, then return flag. Okay. So can we still have any other way to improve it? Maybe we can improve like this. This one no longer needed. Right? Because the evaluation is by the compiler. Okay? Then either true or false. Actually, true or false in programming is 0 and 1. Okay? Return 0 means false. Non-zero is true. Alright. So therefore we can do it this way. Okay? In this code, but however, we try to use shorter code to perform a task. But however, not short until it's very difficult to maintain. Okay. Now come to the second one. Look at this one. Please analyze the code first. Okay, so this code it seems like common. Okay, nothing wrong. right? Isn't it? Okay. So, but however, if we want to improve it, how are we going to improve it? First thing is, ask someone else. Okay. Yes. Who should I ask? Sam. Yes. What is the limitation, or in which way we can improve the cooling here? Food constructor. Okay. Why do you food constructor? Why would you food constructor? This is a classroom. This class may be used by others. It's an individual class, right? Okay. So maybe if you want, you can put constructor, okay, to overload the constructor, okay, so that they can have other way to assign the default value, right? Isn't it? Okay. So and then we need to have a getter and setter, since the member is private. Am I right? Who do not know what is getter and setter? You know what is getter and setter? Yes, Daniel. What is getter and setter? Yes, brother. Daniel. Yes, what is getter and setter?
Setter is to retrieve data.
Setter you to
Value.
setter.
Another one is to set the value.
Setter is used to set the value. Okay, getter is used to get the value, retrieve the value. Okay. So now, in terms of let's say for example, this is a class stuff. Okay, you have an address, string 1, 2, and 3. Get address, return the address of the stuff. Okay, but in real world, okay, when you fill in the form, okay, as your student form also, okay, then you have a permanent address, temporary address, contact address, current address. So many address, right? Isn't it? Okay. Then, how are we going to solve this issue? Are we going to add another, let's say, private string, address 4, address 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? You get my meaning of class. Okay? So what is the way to solve this issue? This one? What? Let's say for example, a staff may have more than one address. Are we going to put private string, address 4, address 5, address 6? Then how are we going to solve this problem? Huh? Different address. Different address. I have permanent, the stuff from permanent address, current address, contact address. Okay, so how are we going to solve this issue?
And using 3 dot.
3 dot?
Yeah.
What do you mean by 3 dot?
The 3 dot in the parameter as array. What it means.
3 dot in the?
Parameter as an array.
Oh, parameter as a?
Array. Dot as like that.
Oh, array. Array. Okay, this is one of the solution. But if you are using array, somehow it may consume your memory. We know that array okay, is a fixed memory allocation. If you mention 3, okay, then the memory allocation is already consumed. But even though got data or not, it's still reserved. Am I right? It's array. Okay. So is there any other solution there? Yes. How about Hema? Yes. Then, continue. How about Jason? Okay, so can we make the home? No, sorry. Can we make the address represent by another class? Can we create an address class for this one?
Why?
Because we have home address, we have booking address, current address, contact address.
So this one is address line 1, address line 2, and address line 3.
Yeah. This address line only So let's say my question is if we have home address, we have contact address, we have current address. Okay. So in this case, for the start from the class here, we can only represent one address. You will get here. So in this case, okay. We may have an address class. Right. Okay. And then we may have, let's say, string private definitely. Okay. What we call address 1, string address 2, string address 3. And then we may have the start here. Am I right? You can put as a application, you can put the normal association users also. Okay. Understand? So in this way, how is the code looks like? In the start here, we may have, let's say, private home. Sorry. Right. Same thing. Okay. So whenever you need it, you just put inside lah. You just put inside lah. Am I right? Okay. Then this is the solution. Okay. This is the solution. Okay. It's just great instance of address removal. Okay. If you do want to put in the class, maybe you can use during the coding. It depends on the situation now. Okay. If you feel that some of them is just a floating case, then you just on the spot you just use a variable to percent tentatively a certain class you also can. Understand? Okay. So now there is another third question. Spend time with this one first. Now, excuse me. Assume that the bus class, car class, plane class is can work one, okay? So just look at the coding style. What is the problem here? There is no syntax error. What is the problem of this class in terms of scalability of the coding? The coding style, okay? Assume there is no syntax error. So what is the limitation in the coding style?
Ship is the type of machine, right?
Yes.
So it should be class that inherits machine.
Yes.
Okay.
Assume that no syntax error. Okay. No other problem. You just look at the class here. Look at the style here. Okay. Look at the coding style. What is the issue? What is the limitation?
Return. Return. Did the end.
This one.
I mean, there's no return.
No return ma. This is class ma. It's the class ma. This is the method ma. If this method is void, then you need to have a return one. Okay. I think we need to come out. Coding already.
This is because the capital piece.
Sorry.
The capital piece.
Yeah.
Uppercase or lowercase.
No. Assume there is no syntax error. In terms of coding style. Class, look at this one. This is a test machine class where you can see that the M belongs to a machine, right? So we check whether the M machine is a car, plane, ship. This one no issue one. No issue one, no syntax error one. But the point is in actual world, okay. Let's say if you have another type of machine called boat, we have bicycle, we have bike, scooter, jet, what we call the hovercraft. Okay? Then you can imagine that we are keeping on putting the case here. Am I right? And another thing is if for each type of machine match, okay, the code is not like as simple like this one. just one line of code only. Then we have a lots of line. Then imagine how huge is the line here. Can you see that? And third, when we come back to this code, you can see all this is duplicate. You see this one is duplicate, just that the data is different only. Alright? All is system out. Okay, but the data row, fly, float is different. Am I right? So in this case, how are we going to make the code more better and more scalable or more flexible? The hints given here is apply the polymorphism. Still remember what is polymorphism? Polymorphism is let me process first. For example, a method open door. Open door we can pull. Implementation you can pull. Another implementation we can push, right? Another implementation we can pull up. Another implementation we can pull down. Slide right, whatever lah. Okay. So it's still called open door. Alright, just different implementation. You see? Different implementation. Still the same thing. Is it correct? Now, how are we going to do this? Is we practice object-oriented concept. Okay. Now look at my answer here. We start with machine. Machine can be a car, plane, and ship. So I create a machine class here. Type machine. I create an interface class of machine because I want to use polymorphism. Okay, so string move. We know that for a interface class, the implementation of the method is blank one. Okay, when we want to implement this class, we have to override the method. Now, for this interface class machine, we have a method called move. When we implement this machine, then we have to override the move. Okay? I have this class. Okay? And then I create firstly maybe I start with the class now. Okay? So public class car implement machine. Okay? Constructor actually is auto generate one. String move override return row. Because I only return the data, return the word row. Same thing for the plan. No, is it called plan? Plan. Same thing, implement machine, but I override the move method, return the word fly. Same thing for the car, plane, ship, right? Isn't it? Okay, ship. Return moving. Okay. Now, what you need to do is, I need to create another class for this thing, for the new for the Swiss case. Understand? For the Swiss case. So I created this one, a test class. Okay. But the name I put is not that good lah. Actually should be others better name. Okay. So maybe it's let's say you use another class lah. Okay. Let's say detect multi machine whatever lah. You use the good test lah. Okay. So machine A is a type of machine. Listen. Okay. You cannot create instance because this is an interface class. Okay. Public test machine. Okay. That is a constructor. Public test machine A, accept machine A, and then this dot A equals to A. This instance refers to this one. It's a type of machine. But however, machine what we set just now. Machine can be a car, plane, and ship, right? Okay, that is a possibility. We don't put car, ship, and machine. We don't put car A, we don't put plane A. Why? Because this one, okay, we put the machine because machine can be anything. Can be car, can be ship, can be plane. Understand? So, to represent this case, we create a method called move machine. Just display out system.out.print this dot A dot move. If A is a bus, we return row and display out by this statement. If plane is if A is a plane, the move will return fly and will be displayed by this method. Understand? So we have already created already. Now for the human aging, need to be careful by moving. Okay. So maybe it's the duster. You see, this one is still called a duster. Because this whiteboard no dust on. Okay. So the cast diagram. Machine, right? Sorry, my writing is not good. So realize or implement. Is it? Okay. Realize is dotted line, isn't it? Plan. And ship. I have a test here. Okay. Test is what? Test is in which I use this one. Am I right? I use. And then now, the thing we have settled already. Okay. Then we need to test what we have set up. Now, I've created a test machine. Test machine, this one also better. Okay. Public static void main. This is the program. Okay. When run this program, car B equals to new car. Okay. Car B equals to new car. Okay. So test A equals to new test B. Test A, I create an instance of class test A test. New test B means that new test B, B is a car will pass through here. Am I right? Okay. So means that now this A here, test A actually is a machine which is a car. Understand? Then A dot move machine. A dot move machine display what? It's a car, car return row. Then display row. Understand? Get me at pass. Understand? You see that? So is it better? You can create as many machines as possible. Then you don't need to expand the Swiss case. You understand the task? Okay? So make use of the strength of object-oriented. Okay? So if you are using object-oriented programming language, you need to make use of the strength of object-oriented. Otherwise, what for you need to use object-oriented language? Am I right? Okay? So now the thing is even though we are doing coding, I know that most of our practice when we get a problem, okay, when we start to coding, we just directly code, okay. whether it's an object oriented or non-object oriented, we also put as a how to say procedural way. Am I right? Okay. So therefore, when you want to code, think first, design first. Understand? And then after you code, review back the coding. Is there any way to improve the code? Understand? Okay? So this is the practical for today. Any question? Any question?
So there is many ways to do it.
Yeah, many ways. Now, programming, okay, your programming actually is affected by the requirement. You all know, right? Isn't it? Okay. So sometimes this method is suitable. Sometimes you may need to have another solution to solve it. You get me? Okay. Make your mindset flexible, okay. Do not just like must be this one, must be like this, must be like this one. Understand? It's always based on the situation. Sometimes when we have chances or opportunity, you may say, how come the programmer implement a hard coding? Hard coding fix one. You understand? Fix one, even though they put the value and parameter in the coding. Understand? Not using a variable. So there must be a reason there. You get me? Okay? So a lot of things you get lah, okay? So this is the practical, okay, for today. Now, practical in improving the code we all call refactoring, okay? But however, we also can improve our design. Understand? We can also improve our design and perfect our design also. Okay? So any question? Any question, class? Okay, so last week, okay, I guess there is a what's your name, brother? Last week, which day you focus on attendance? Tuesday, last week, okay. Hai out. L lecture đâu cũng chưa okay. No more okay. For today, please take attendance. Lecture check attendance. Chai Yun, not here. Not further. Chiu Zexin, anyone who take attendance? Gan Wei Song, Liu Wei Zheng. Who's Liu Wei Zheng? This student name seems like very new to me. Liu Wei Zheng.
No, he last semester never take.
Oh. Wei Han is here, no?
He last.
Wei Han not here. Chun Hong not here. Sam is here. Xin Yi, no, Xiu Yan, Xiu Yan, Wong Xin Yi. Okay, that's it lah. Okay, so anything else? Any question? No question, then you can dismiss already. Yeah.
Sir,
Huh?
are you familiar with notification database? NoSQL Are you familiar with NoSQL databases?
Which type?
I'm currently using MongoDB for my FYP.
You MongoDB ah?
Ah,
What do you want to ask for coding ah?
I cannot even coordinate to the database.
You use Java?
No, I use React.js.
Java I know lah, use JS.
You can connect, I think you can also connect to Mongo using Java, but no lah. Mine is not console app, mine is a web application.
Same thing lah, just you can use it to achieve the function. Yeah.
Or whenever it's because in the web application there's environment variable, right? I put the URI to the database in the environment variables analytical for accessing it because it's protected. But then when I try to pass it into the connect the database, it says the parser cannot read. The mongoose parser cannot read the.
Maybe you do it this way. You avoid all the protective measures. Okay, go to the code, see whether
Just try to connect now.
that is easier. Rather than you put all the money that you avoid any protective measure first. Then you just put a single code, see whether that is easier for you to debug. This is JS. What? JS. Java.
JS, Node.js,
Okay. I think not yet implemented lah.
no, I need to establish a connection and then I think I can move from there.
Why want to use MongoDB lah?
Many React web applications also use the same database.
Do you want to have a very high consistency?
Consistency.
I mean, how many database so you are going to have? Only one centralized. How about if it is possible, you plan to have more cluster in the
Maybe, but so far if I add charge me money, the free plan only have one cluster.
我在没有啊，
actually one cluster then possibly not enough.
没有，我上去找也没有要还钱。
So JS 啊
因为我这个
，JS what kind of web application?
React,
原来可是标也好，
React.js.
这样麻烦。找一次饭，找钱多了。
你在讲吗？
Java application is
啊，因为你是这个可能改了，现在这样。Java